My name is Kofi Tewia, a preacher of Osu Church of Christ. Osu congregation has been engaged in mission work in the Upper East region, specifically the Boko district, since 2013. This work began in 2011 when a denominational pastor visited Osu congregation, that's the leadership, the elders of Osu congregation, that he has come to the conclusion that the only church in the Bible is Church of Christ, and so he wants us to help him to get baptized and added to the church. It was a very welcome news because Upper East region is one of the regions where we have Muslims dominating, and Christianity has made little impact over there. So it was a very good opportunity for Osu congregation to have such a person approaching us. We took this pastor through a 2-week training to help him to appreciate the new faith that he is ready to get into. After the 2 weeks training, we gave him certain documents, materials, books to go to his place, that is Koka, specifically in the Boko district. And so when he returned, the church that he was pastoring, that was a denominational congregation, he turned the entire church or congregation to a Church of Christ congregation. And so his activities got to a certain Assemblies of God district pastor in Boko. So this Assemblies of God district pastor also requested to meet Osu leadership, which we also wholeheartedly accepted and invited him to Accra. And when he came to Accra, he was also taken through the same 2 weeks training. And after the training, he went back to Boko, and because we were already having a congregation at Boko, he started with the Boko congregation as their preacher. But looking at their background, we had to send them to Bible College, Church of Christ Bible Training Center at Tamale. That was where they had their 2-year training course in the Bible studies, and when they finished the program, they returned to their respective congregations and continued with the work. And so it was there that after their graduation that Osu congregation decided to take up this mission work seriously in that part of Ghana. And we have been doing this work since 2013. And every year we go there twice. And all that we do is to visit these congregations to strengthen and encourage them to remain in the faith that they have accepted. And just last year that we started with public preaching, and we were able to do a month-long public preaching in about 10 communities in the Boko district. And at the end of the day, we were able to add 60 souls to the lost church. And from there, we realized that the public preaching will be very useful if it is added to the program that we're doing. And so we have scheduled that every year we shall go there for public preaching. Since Osu congregation started this mission work in the area in 2013, most of the congregations have doubled even their numbers. And most of them too were not having places of worship, convenient ones of course, but especially one congregation was worshiping under a mango tree. And with the help of Odoko congregation, we've been able to put up a very nice structure. For now, that is the best congregation that you can have in terms of numbers and auditorium. And one major challenge also is that out of about 11 or so congregations, only 3 are having trained preachers. The rest are just young boys who are secondary school leavers, or some are even still in school. And so you visit the congregations and you see so many lapses. And so we have taken it upon ourselves to also embark on effective leadership training in the area, which is going to be part of our activities over there to ensure that the churches grow not only in numbers but grow also doctrinally, and then help the congregations to also be able to stand on their feet and carry out the gospel message in their community. So these are some of the things, the challenges and the things that we want to do. And all these things boil down to one thing: resources. And just as Jesus Christ said, that the harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. That has been the challenge now. The work is huge, but the resources are not there. The efforts that Osu congregation is putting in and some few individuals are not enough to help us achieve the goals that we have set for ourselves. And that is why we are appealing to congregations and individuals who are desirous to partner with Osu congregation to fulfill this divine task that the Lord has commissioned us. And so wherever you are listening to, or wherever you watch this video from, I'm calling on you to, on behalf of Osu congregation, the elders of Osu congregation, to partner us, whether individuals or congregations, to do this very work to the glory of God. You can contact Osu congregation through telephone numbers and emails and even addresses. May God continue to bless us and grant us the insights and the willing hearts to do His work to His glory. God bless us all. Amen.